Hola Akil, selamat datang ke FCBMTV. Okay, first home game Champions League, kita terpaksa buat mini remontada untuk menang 2-1 menentang Inter. So banyak benda positif dan banyak benda negatif juga kita boleh discuss pasal game ni. So bersama saya hari ni, kami berdua lagi, Felix. So Felix, from 1 to 10, how happy are you?
Hmm, okay lah. Bagi expectation aku menang tu, I mean memang expected to win lah. Kira terus scoreline tu kira macam quite unfair for Inter lah sebab majority of the first half memang tengok banyak chance dia ada, especially from Lautaro Martinez dengan Barella, and second half I think dia orang memang tak ada chance langsung lah. Bagi aku expected win for us sebab aku dah tahu Conte dengan 352 dia memang tak boleh pakai dekat no camp tu. So happiness level around 4 to 3 lah, tak kisah lah.
Uh, so, dia orang score awal lah. So, rasa uh, aku rasa bagi aku lah first goal tu macam walaupun dia orang punya pressing is quite good, dia punya ball retention is quite good, tapi it's quite a lucky goal lah, in third minute to score.
Bagi aku lah, is combination of kira macam apa, uh, less concentration dengan PK memang not doing his best to stay disciplined sebab boleh nampak lah masa before masa Sanchez nak kick bola tu dia memang boleh nampak lah dia nak attack the ball, but then again he left his area kosong. Lautaro Martinez pun attack the space lah. And then another thing is, and then masa Lautaro Martinez make his way to the box, Langley tak cukup kuat untuk tarik untuk delay dia punya kemarahan lah. So first goal is lack of concentration and also PK punya commitment untuk stay discipline je lah. Yang tu je.
Mm-hmm.
Longley kau tak boleh blame dia. Yang tu je.
But throughout the game, sampai ke last minute pun, first PK memang aku rasa physically was struggling. At some point memang dia terduduk dah. Tak tahu dia ada fatigue ke apa, not sure lah. And then aku rasa both PK and Langley macam too slow. Mungkin sebab dia orang overly used. Tak ada sub lah. Do overly used, that's one thing. And I rasa from that back four tu, yang surprisingly the good defender was Semedo.
Surprisingly.
Semedo who was playing bukan position dia lah, tapi he was the best one.
Mm-mm. Tu pun
So
aku pun kira macam very impressed lah dengan Semedo dekat left back tu. Tapi I don't want him to perform that well at left back sebab kau nampak wait I can you take a guess lah si Valverde dia akan letak dia dekat left back lah. Sekali kalau Alba okey, Hulfripo pun okey, confirm dia letak si Semedo dekat left tu. Aku tak nak.
uh, first half, okay, kita cakap pasal Inter lah. Inter rasanya first half dia orang memang very good. Why do you think so?
Aku rasa memang how to put it, um, sebab press is I think it's one of the pressing techniques lah dekat Barcelona ni sebab as we all know past few seasons even before Valverde kan, the way you can contain Barcelona is to suffocate the midfield, meaning sebab you have three people in Barcelona side and then five in the opposition side, which is Inter lah. Lepas tu aku rasa the biggest struggle for Barcelona in this particular game memang the memang disiplin lah antara Sensi, Barella dengan Brozovic. Memang dia orang kental if they I think the front three find it very hard uh, to find a space that they can exploit. And then dengan kepantasan si Martinez and then Sanchez punya he didn't perform this game that much, but then again dia punya I think his how to put it football intelligence dalam game ni boleh terselah lah. So that combination of that makes the game more difficult for Barcelona lah. Cuma the thing is Inter aku rasa dia punya their build up is good, but then again, their how to put it, their finishing is questionable lah. Aku is very very lucky that we managed to only concede one
betul.
dan tu je.
Mhm. Uh, betul. On part of that pressing tu, aku rasa Barcelona this game, bukan this game lah, I think recently lah. Kalau kita dah bandingkan kita punya pressing during Pep punya years and Enrique punya years, during Valverde punya tactical ni, kita punya pressing is always 1 or 2 seconds too late. Kita sampai bila orang tu dah dapat bola dan selesa dekat bola, baru kita dah sampai. Everywhere dia pass, kita 1 or 2 seconds too late. Kita tak, kalau kita nak effective pressing is you read the game and you think advance than what the opponent is thinking. So we are not doing that. And that's where bagiku that's where Vidal make that change lah.
Bagi aku, the thing about Vidal lah, aku boleh cakap Vidal him alone, just that aku pun, it's kind of makes me very angry kan. Masa when the second half came kan, it's a different Barca lah. Granted bukan Barcelona sebenar, but still better than the first half Barcelona lah. Aku memang pissed off dengan Valverde. You can do a totally different face of Barcelona in the second half. So what happened during the Roma game? What happened during the Liverpool game? Kenapa kau buat macam apa, macam game yang tak bermakna sangat lah. I mean it's bermakna, but then again you should do it at the very critical stage. Macam last season and then Roma as well. So he has the ability, just that kenapa now you only show your true face, your true tactics. So I don't understand lah about Valverde. That's what me pissed off about him. And many, I mean not to say many, but people would just say, okay, we have to be grateful we win. But then again, the underlying fact is Valverde still ada dekat Barcelona. Kau kata menang, okay, menang aku tak kisah menang, korang nak menang ke sekati lah. Tapi bila kalah kau jangan menyalak kat sana Aku dah cakap kita nak kalah sebab the reason. Itu lah sebab aku ramai sangat dekat timeline aku cakap apa menang lah, kita menang kena bersyukur lah apalah. Aku cakap biar betul kau. Last season kau tak lupa. Roma bukan kau lupa.
Tapi to be fair lah, do you think mungkin Valverde is getting better at his job? Mungkin this is a positive change lah. Could it be macam tu juga kan?
Bagi aku you cannot expect too much from him lah. Bagi bila kau ada apa harapan kau menggunung kan, nanti bila result dah ada memang kau jatuh lah. Seriously, memang tak ada lah. You cannot hope much from him also. That's why expectation kena set realistic, kena set very very low, so that you don't get disappointed lah. Masa bila dah result tu ada keluar.
Okay, so dia punya first half punya lineup. We have to talk about Busquets. Valverde take out Busquets and masukkan Vidal. And benda tu aku rasa impact dah sangat besar. So adakah Busquets macam becoming less relevant dalam squad Barca sekarang?
Bagi aku, without Busquets, you have a big problem. He is the beating heart of the team since like more than a decade lah. Cuma Valverde, like us, he's not blind lah. He sees that Busquets is having trouble. We cannot do very well against 5 midfielders in the center. So the best thing they can do is to put an energetic midfielder that's very flexible, that knows how to find spaces, that's offensively good but defensively solid. You can put Vidal in. I mean that's his role at Barcelona. I check out Busquets, his time is over. I would say not yet. But he will have to start a few games lah. Cuma, you want to put Busquets in if you want to control the tempo of the game. Cuma Valverde, fortunately, is smart enough, sees the problem, and then tukarkan Busquets.
Finally, he managed to do something. Okay lah.
Tapi don't hope for the same thing lah next game lah. Lawan Sevilla tu bukan calang lah.
Okay, and then we have to talk about Griezmann. playing on the left side. Dia macam dia ada clear chances to score all the time. Walaupun goal tu mungkin would have been ruled offside either way, but he had all the time, but dia tak dapat nak perform. Bila Dembele masuk ganti dia aja, kita boleh tengok tempo of the game memang jadi lain terus. So what's wrong with Griezmann? Apa masalah Griezmann sekarang ni?
For me, if everyone wants to, kalau semua nak salahkan Griezmann, aku rasa tu memang unfair lah, sebab he is not supposed to be our winger. He's supposed to be our centre forward, or he's supposed to be a player sitting behind the strikers. That's his role at Atletico. Nak salahkan dia tak finish the chances is unfair for him. Basically, as I said, most of the stuff bad thing about Barcelona is mostly because of the coach. Okay. Kalau Griezmann, aku bukan nak defend Griezmann lah. Aku pun tak suka I'm not fond of him at all. Not a big fan of him. Cuma dia punya the performance right now is down because he's put in a different position, macam case Coutinho lah. Kau tengok lah masa first game or second game kan, Griezmann has been put in the centre forward position, and he did very well. Cuma we did not see him as impactful masa dia letak kat left or either of the wings, because that's not what he is. Sebab tu cakap last video aku cakap Griezmann should be the replacement for Suarez, not for Messi, not for Dembele.
Betul.
Macam tu lah. So basically let's give him a few more games, because dia dah 28, he cannot just simply change positions, change his mindset from a centre forward to a supporting player. So give him time lah. Yang tu dah.
And that's correct lah, lawan Real Betis, tak mestikan Griezmann main centre forward. Aku ingat lagi game review tu aku bagi tahu yang partnership antara Dembele dengan Griezmann ni macam seolah-olah dia orang dah main one season together. Dia quickly getting into the game, but this game bila dia main, at least kalau dia main right wing, aku rasa dia akan have more freedom to move. On the left dia memang rasa macam dia struggling a lot lah. And then Griezmann is more like you give him freedom to play, he can play quick one touch, run apa semua tu dia boleh buat. Tapi bila letak dekat left ni macam you expect him to dribble like Dembele, aku tak rasa dia boleh buat benda tu kan.
Because he has been masa kat Sociedad pun he's a striker. He's not a winger, that's something else. If you want him to play as a winger, he will definitely follow. Memang benar commitment dia. He will defend from the left side. Dengan macam previous game before this, dia dengan Firpo, dia dengan Semedo, dia dengan Alba, he will sit back and defend for you. That's what he does. Cuma the fans alike kena be fair lah kepada Griezmann. That's not his role. That's not his actual role dekat kat Barcelona. Dekat Atletico pun dia center forward. Dekat France dia pun center forward. So you cannot expect him to change as I said, the mindset of a striker lah. Macam tu lah. So let's be fair to him.
Bukan semua orang boleh jadi dari Villa. Bagi aku dari Villa adapted dari well lah.
Macam tu lah. So let's avoid criticism of Griezmann. Sebab he is very committed. Kau boleh tengok game the full 90 minutes, dia memang committed dengan defend, committed dengan attack. So, cuma memang lah, kalau tengok fan-fan selalunya tengok live score ke apa ke, tak tengok highlight je, memang makinya tu.
Okay, I have to talk about Messi. Messi masuk, is the first full 90 minute he played kan. First full 90 minute. Dia punya impact, aku rasa still he's not at his best. Aku nampak dia struggling, dan aku nampak dia macam berat sikit pun ada. Tapi Messi is Messi lah. That is normal. But one thing is, bila Messi tak ada, kita nampak other players shine. Macam in the midfield, in the build up to the play pun kita boleh nampak Arthur getting more of the ball, De Jong getting more of the ball. Bila Messi ada, dia macam automatically coming back to Messi dependency. Semua bola pergi kat dia. Kat mana dia ada pun bola pergi kat Messi. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for now?
But you can put it this way lah. Messi dependency, we have to depend on Messi when it comes to big matches lah. Especially the El Clasico coming later this month. We have to depend on him.
Mm.
Uh, ada pros and cons lah sebenarnya. Pros, we have a player that has impactful to the game. He's a game changer. Memang lah. He can basically give chances to other players to shine. Okay. The
Mhm.
cons is we cannot function without Messi. Yang tu je. He is, once you put Messi in, all your gameplay you have, like whatever day situation for the past 5 or 6 games, memang totally out. You cannot use anymore because Messi is there. Messi dictates from the midfield to the attacking line. So
Mhm.
bagi aku, it's a more of a cons than pros. Right now, you can, because why do I say that? Sebab Messi dah 33 ke 32 kan. So
Mhm.
basically, he cannot maintain that performance. But then again, Messi is Messi. Aku rasa dia alien lah. He managed to perform that well at 32. It's a blessing. Cuma now you have to take a look at the fact he is 32. He needs more longer recovery time than the other players. So right now
Mhm.
you have to give other players to shine themselves. Kau macam De Jong,
Betul.
Arthur, and the backline Todibo, Ansu Fati, Carlos
Mm.
Perez, Abel Ruiz pun kau kena bagi peluang. So you have to give them opportunities. So man dependency for me is a negative thing as a whole.
Mm. But one thing aku realize sebelum ni aku somehow blame Messi for the Messi dependent thing kan.
Mm,
But bila aku tengok balik game hari tu, aku rasa benda ni dia jadi depend on Messi sebab Messi is the only player running everywhere.
mm,
Dia only player dekat midfield pun dia pass dia akan run, dia pass dia akan run. He's finding the only player finding space there. So
mm,
automatically hang jadi player mana pun bila someone is making the run daripada player macam Arthur or De Jong, they are good but they are not the uh, running type of yang buat run type of midfielders.
mm,
So basically it comes back to Messi lah.
Aku rasa you have to have a player that has the same ego, same level macam Messi lah. The only one I can think is Ronaldo lah, because they are very much competitively even. Lepas tu ego Ronaldo lagi besar dari Messi. And that considered that, okay lah, si Messi ni tak ada ego sangat lah. Cuma masa kau kat padang tu, you see him running around, passing players, and then you feel to yourself, I cannot do that. Kan? You feel that kind of ego. Kau sendiri pun you feel like your confidence is shooting, getting lesser and lesser. Sekali kau nampak dia pass 2 or 3 players. Aku tak boleh buat macam tu. Kau faham lah perasaan si
Uh,
Griezmann ke, si De Jong ke, siapa kan. I cannot do that. So might as well let him do the job. And then that leads to the coach doing the same thing lah. Okay, dia pula bagi dia main lah. Aku dah cakap apa? Dia yang pass 2 or 3 players, bukan aku. And that's the thing that the coach need to step in. Tell Messi, your job is to do whatever you want, but then again consider your teammates. Walaupun you are technically gifted, the others may not be. Cuma kau perlu support your teammates, uh, you know, uh, mentally inside lah. Jangan how to put it, don't go overboard macam apa lah. But then again, the other players will have to step up. That's the main thing. The problem with Coutinho, dia takut dengan Messi. He is very, not physically takut, just that he cannot do the things that Messi does. And also add to the fact that dia, like Griezmann, playing out of his position. And that makes him confidence shot down terus lah. And then tu lah.
dia more like dia rasa inferior, dia rasa rendah diri lah duduk
Mm-mm.
dalam position tu lah.
So last year punya, I mean for me lah, last year debacle dengan Coutinho dengan Barca fans kan, I would say I mean like 20% of it is because of Messi lah. Sebab Messi dah set a bar that high, and then you expect Coutinho to fill in that shoes. No, you cannot do that. Sebab Messi, that's how big Messi influences. Sampai Bartomeu bertakut dengan dia. Yang tu je lah.
Okay, aku rasa game ni kita perlu before we go to the goals and Suarez, aku rasa kita perlu cakap pasal Arthur dengan De Jong game ni.
Mm-mm.
Okay, before this they had the partnership and then they had the apa orang panggil control in midfield kan. So
Mm-mm.
game ni aku rasa dia orang dua ni lebih silent in terms of attacking. But if you ask me who was the best players
Mm-mm.
I would say Arthur and De Jong. Sebab defensively, Piqué and Langley teruk, bagi aku memang teruk game ni.
Mm-mm.
But work rate dua orang ni, De Jong dengan Arthur ni, turun bawah cover. Although they are not participating in the attack, they turun bawah cover. I think that's what stopped Inter in the second half lah. That what stopped Inter from scoring again.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Aku rasa memang because it's a good thing that both players are, how to put it, I mean they are athletes, but then again you put De Jong, he's not a very fast player. He plays with his brain. Same thing with
Mhm.
Arthur. He's not a particularly fast player, but dia main otak dia. That's why a lot of people make comparison of them to Xavi and Iniesta, which is fair lah, because memang they not very fast, but then again they are very quick at thinking of what's the
Mhm.
next plan. Okay, what's
Mhm.
the next thing to do. Cuma the thing is, aku pun aku pun worry lah. I mean, in the future, because we expected to see them, one of them or two of them get injured. Who is the next people that we able to fill the shoes? Rakitic? I don't know lah. If I mean Rakitic managed to step up his game, then okay. But I don't think he's the right person to fill in the shoes between those two lah. Ah, fair.
Betul.
Mm-mm.
I mean, dekat squad sekarang ni tak ada the exact type of midfielder yang boleh replace Arthur and De Jong lah. Tapi aku rasa in terms of option kita ada Vidal, Busquets,
Mm-mm.
I
Rob.
mean Rakitic. I mean we can always find Valverde should be able to find some balance in that midfield lah. Dan
Mm-mm.
kalau rasa nak find replacement one to one memang tak ada lah. Memang.
Mm-mm. I mean,
But,
the best way you can depend is Roberto lah. Tapi Roberto he's very close in midfield. Disebabkan he been used to right back dah berapa season lah. So you have to the coach needs to reset his how to put it, reset his mind back as a midfielder. You're no longer a right back. So the coach has to do something, the coaching staff has to do something, and the players around Roberto pun kena apa kena tolong dia in that regard. Basically macam tu lah.
okay. So finally aku rasa we talk about Suarez.
Mm-mm.
Bagi aku kan, Suarez apart from dua gol yang dia score ni,
Mm.
dia was useless the entire time.
Mm.
So uh, so is Suarez ni worth it to be the first 11 ke tak bagi yang? Of course yes, he scored 2 goals. Without dia we wouldn't have won this game. But that's all he does.
Mm-mm. As said, as I mentioned last video lah, he is good as an impact player. For us to sell him is, I would say, very harsh lah. But he still contribute. Just that I think he is aware that he cannot play first team football. I mean from the start lah. When nampak dengan Uruguay pun, I, I mean for the past few friendlies lah, dia bukan my first team. Recently, this morning, Uruguay ruled him out from the squad against Peru dengan Uruguay dengan Hungary and the next friendly. So he'll be in Barcelona lah, just recover lah. So when you have that kind of sign, dia needs to undergo medical treatment during the international break. That gives you a signal. You have to list some players that can fill up his role. Okay, he can no longer play as a first team anymore. He's not a starter. So what you can do right now, for me as a Valverde, kena letak Griezmann as center forward. That's the best thing I can do. That's the best thing they can do. Or if you want to be very, kau nak berani letak Messi as a false nine again. Whether he has whether Valverde had the tactical knowledge to do so, it depends on him. But for now, Suarez kena start kat bench. He's an impact player. You cannot do it.
Mhm.
There's no denying that. People need to be, especially Barca fans lah, kena sedar lah. Because I see a lot of fans kata, oh Suarez is back. Tengok next game macam mana. Aku cakap dengan dia. Tengok next game.
The thing is, Suarez was always there lah. Suarez punya strength dia finishing. Aku rasa finishing dia was always there.
Mm-mm.
It's just they cannot get into the game. Just because he scored 2 goals, aku rasa doesn't say Suarez is back. I mean, far from back. He's gone. The old Suarez that played MSN tu, aku rasa dah tak ada dah. That kind of pace semua, no
Aku,
more I think.
aku rasa the interplay is a big problem for him. Main nampak lah.
Hmm.
Interplay between him, Griezmann and Messi lah.
Mhm.
Basically that's a big problem for him. Sekarang kita kena cari pemain yang boleh berganding dengan the front Messi and Griezmann. Tapi you have to cut into consideration Dembele pun ada. So if he managed to get himself fit, Dembele, him and
Mhm.
he Dembele, Suarez and Messi would be a very good thing because I think for me lah, main nampak gandingan Messi and Suarez, sorry, Dembele and Suarez is way effective than Griezmann than Suarez. Tapi then again, Griezmann has been put out of his position. You can say that's the reason why Suarez get better with Dembele on the field. Yang tu je.
Mhm. Mhm. So, pada kita dah cover, semua dah cover dah kan.
Yang tu lah.
Okay, so thank you Felix. Setakat tu sajalah kita punya review. So next game will be versus Sevilla Sabtu pagi ni.
Tak, dia Isnin 3 pagi.
Isnin 3 pagi ni.
Mm-mm.
So sebelum tu kita akan ada review session lagi lah. Aku rasa mungkin kali ni Felix dengan Bawi pula kan.
Tunggu
Okay.
Bowie dengan passionate komen dia dengan Inter.
Okay. Alright, thank you Felix. And thank you for watching guys. Jangan lupa subscribe, share dan komen dekat bawah. Ciao.
Okay.